everyone and welcome back to BeesBooks. I'm Leanne and today I'm going to be doing the series I want to finish in 2021. So first off, I'm going to start with the Wayward Children series. So I only have book 4, which is In an Absent Dream. I've read the rest of the series, so I just finished this month. The series is by Shauna Maguire, and I also want to read Come Tumbling Down and Across the Green Grass Fields. This series follows children who find doors where they're not supposed to be, and they go into magical worlds and live really cool adventures. And I really love the series. This specific book was my favourite in the series. It really touched me. So I hope to finish the series this year and catch up again, because this is the first year, the first 2 years that I haven't been caught up. So I'm very excited to catch up and see where the story goes, because I think there's going to be 10 books in total and we're on book 7 now, so we're going pretty fast. So hopefully we'll get that done. And then I have A Feast of Four Crows by George R. R. Martin, and I also have A Dance with Dragons Part 1 and Part 2. I started reading A Song of Ice and Fire series 2 years ago now. I've been listening to it on audiobook, but I got to Feast of Crows and I got a bit lost, so I need to start again. And I also stopped my Scribd subscription around the same time, so I didn't actually have access to the audiobooks, and now I have it again, so I hope to finish this year. And this basically follows the rivals between this kingdom of Westeros, and mainly follows the family of the Starks and the Lannisters. Sorry, my Wars of the Roses history gets me every time. So I really love the series. I really liked the TV show when I was younger, so I'm glad to be reading the books. But I'm also trying to take my sweet time with the series, because as everyone who has heard of this series knows, the last 2 books have not yet been written and or published. So I don't want to be stuck waiting for answers. So I'm going to take my time, but hopefully I'll get these done this year. Then I have some Cassandra Clare books. So I have Clockwork Prince and Clockwork Princess. This is the second and third book in the Infernal Devices series, and this follows Tessa, who is an American girl who goes to London to find her brother, and she ends up entwined in the Shadowhunter world when she meets Will and Jem. And I really like the series. I really enjoyed it. Magnus is in here, and any book that has Magnus in it is just going to be an absolute laugh. So I have heard that the last book in the series is very sad, so I'm taking my time because I really enjoy this series. But I also want to get it done so that I can read the rest of her books, because I do really like her writing and want to see where her stories go. Please don't fall. Then I have another 2 Cassandra Clare books. I have City of Lost Souls and City of Heavenly Fire. If you've watched some of my other videos, you may know that I actually read as far as City of Lost Souls when I was 14, and I didn't like City of Lost Souls. I didn't like Jace's arc. It really upset me, and I was just really taken out of the story. But I really want to get back in. I've read as far as City of Glass, and I plan to read City of Fallen Angels, which is my favourite book, after City of Ashes. So I hope to catch up and find out the story, where the story for Clary, Jace, Simon, Izzy and Alec go. And hopefully I'll get these done this year so I can move on and read the rest of the books as well. Then I have a lesser known series from what I've seen on book 2. It's the Worldquake series. This is book 2, The Chosen Ones, and book 3, Galaglass. Personally, I picked up the first book in this series, what's it called again? The Dragon Screen, because it was a glow-in-the-dark cover, and we have a bookstore here in Ireland called Bookstation, and it happened to just be on the shelf, and it was just surrounded by really sad looking book covers because it was near the adult section, but it's a children's book, and it was bright and pink, and it was really pretty, and I was like, oh my god, I have to have that, it's beautiful. And anything that glows in the dark just sparks joy for me. So this series follows a little girl named Effie Truelove, and her grandfather's books all get taken from him, and she's given this book called The Dragon's Grain, and she goes on an adventure and she learns about magic and boons, and it's just wonderfully sweet and really, really good. And I recommend, if you want to read a middle grade, to pick this book series up. I actually plan to get my little sister a set of these books soon so that she can try them, because I think she'll love them too. Then I have The Darkest Legacy and don't fall, and Through the Dark, which this is a spin-off book, and this is kind of like The Darkest Legacy is kind of like a sequel to the Darkest Mind series. I really love the Darkest Mind series, although I did listen to it all on audiobook, and that was what held me back from reading these at the time, because I couldn't get them on audiobook. And hopefully, because I like to stick, if I read a book series in audio, I like to read the whole series in audio. That's what I did with the next book coming up. So hopefully I can get these on audio this year. That, or I really want to read this one, so I might just jump in if I can't. So hopefully I'll get these done this year, or like soon enough anyway. Then I have How the King of Elfhame Learned to Hate Stories by Holly Black, which I've actually already read. It was already in my list for books that I wanted to finish in 2021 for series. So I actually listened to the audiobook of this while flipping through, because there's artwork throughout. And I really love the narrator for this series, and I love how they narrate Jude and Carden, so I just wanted to relive it again in this series, and I'm delighted that I have this done. But I just thought I might as well add this in here because it was part of my bullet journal spread of series I want to finish this year. And then I have Wildcard by Mary Lou, and I've read Warcross, absolutely loved it, and it kind of gives me Ready Player One vibes, and I really like that, although I prefer Warcross to Ready Player One any day. But a lot of people have kind of given me mixed reviews of this book. They say that they prefer if they had just read Warcross and left it as a standalone, but I really want to know where the story goes because it ends on such a good cliffhanger. So hopefully I will read this year, because I have started it, but I've never finished it. So hopefully I'll get this done this year, because I would like to know how the story ends, even if it's a bad ending, you know, just to not leave any pages unturned. And then I have two books that I don't actually have. Wait 1 second. Oh yeah. So I have two books that I don't actually have like on hand, or no, just one book. I think. Yeah, I don't have it. So I have one book left in the Divergent series, the spin-off book about 4, and I really want to read that. I have it on audiobook on my library app, so I hope to finish that this year as well, because I read Allegiant last year, finished it, like finally I was like, complete the series, but there's a spin-off book and I'm like, I might as well read that too, and just completely round out that dystopian era that I was in when I was younger. So that's all the books that I have that I want to finish series wise this year, and I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you took inspiration from the books. And if you have any series that you would like to recommend, let me know down in the comments. And thank you all for watching, and I hope you have a great day. Bye bye.